Greetings, citizens. This is Lieutenant Commander Mr. Everything coming at you with an important announcement from the UEE Navy. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron, the Lions, is recruiting. Be a part of something great. Join now. We are looking for new and veteran players. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron is a UEE Navy carrier-based squadron. If you're looking for a disciplined, well-trained unit, join now. Not only do we want combat professions, but we need first-person marine experts, merchants, miners, salvage. All professions are welcome in the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Our mission is to protect the UEE and its citizens. Join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Expected missions would be anti-piracy, anti-smuggling, fleet protection, search and rescue, convoy escort, bounty hunting, exploration, mining, salvage, asset protection, cargo hauls, to name a few. Join now and see the galaxy. We have an organization page on the RSI website, as well as the forums in Spectrum, and we have our very own Discord. Role-playing is encouraged, but not mandatory. The galaxy awaits. Join now. Whether you're casual or competitive, we're looking for committed players. We're based on a World War II U.S. Navy Air Squadron theme. Our focus are carrier-based craft, with our primary being the Sabre. But all ships are needed.
All right, are we back up? Okay, it looks like we are back up. We had a little crash, mainly because I updated NVIDIA and it was still updating when I started the stream. Here we go. I got a new background, as you might notice. Everything looks like it's up and running properly. I'm excited about it. So, how's everybody doing? Everybody doing all right tonight? I hope so. I haven't started Star Citizen yet. What I plan to do is do a couple of cargo missions, working my way towards finishing up Crusader, but I think I also would like to do a couple of bunker missions just to test out my Karna, to see if just to feel it out, just to feel out the Castak Arms Karna. I'll have to put some kind of sight on it, and I'll have to, I think I want to put a silencer or a stabilizer on it, and of course a flashlight, because I'm prepping to go back to ASD. But I don't want to go back to ASD until I get Crusader finished. I already have Microtech finished. Um, yeah. So as you might know, as a secondary job, I paint miniatures for customers that need miniature figurines painted for their armies or for their role playing games or what have you. And I'm in the middle of starting. I haven't actually started yet, but I have uh, a commission where I'm starting up painting some Prussians for a customer. This would be he's a repeat customer. Um, but my point is, I washed them, soap and water, cleaned them off. You got to get rid of all the mold release that might still be on the figure, so that when you go to paint, you're painting directly onto the product, the miniature, and not onto the mold release. Okay, if this has a horrible FPS, we will be switching. But it looks like FPS is doing okay. A little bit of stuttering. Yeah, we're stuttering quite a bit. I mean, it's going. I'm getting a little bit of, like I said, stutters. Normally, at this time of day, for me anyway, the Asia server gets me the best FPS, but it's not always the case. The Asia server might have had. Oh, I saw somebody online from our organization. Pretty cool. You probably saw his name up there. That might have been the problem. It might have been pulling me into his server automatically. Um, it tries to do that sometimes with matchmaking. I don't know if that's still the case. It used to be the case where if you had friends online, it would it would go out of its way to get you on the same server as them. Okay, FPS is way better here. Oh yeah, no stuttering. Double the FPS. I got an FPS scale on the side here. You can't see it, but Okay, it doesn't have me. Wow, this is fairly crowded here.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Not let me get into the ASOP.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Maybe I just wasn't close enough.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us.
Yeah, I ensured that my boundaries, my border on my screen was a darker blue and not the baby blue that it was before. Because that baby blue it just didn't look right. It wasn't dark enough. So I darkened it up, made it more of a navy blue.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check. Takeoff complete.
Okay, so I filmed all of the energy drink. Whoa. Video. I made a video where I compared different energy drinks, and I've completed that. I've edited it, and I've actually uploaded it, so it's on the channel. The next video that I
Excited
plan.
to see you doing another contract for us. Crusader appreciates your hard work on this.
The next video I plan to upload is the flight school, but I haven't completed that video yet. I've done 80%. I've filmed 4 out of 5 videos. And these are going to be separate videos. I'm not editing them all together. These are going to be separate videos. I could technically start uploading them before I finish the 5th video, but I'm holding off.
Quantum drive is now off.
I might turn on the landing gear so that I don't just go flying crazy fast into the ground. I could have set a speed limiter, but just brought my gear. There it is. I was like, where are all the boxes? Yeah, I think I am too close. We'll see what I can do here.
Welcome to Robert Smith.
Oh, I can't get that one. Okay. don't see the target. There it is. Well, crosshair. I can see it there, but when I was pointing at the cargo, it would disappear. I'll just wiggle it around until it catches on something. All right, this was a fairly uneventful pickup. I didn't have to fly the ship around 100 different locations and, you know, climb or dive or one spot. And I got it all.
Shields off. Landing gear raised. Auto drive is now on. Auto drive is now off. Auto drive is now off. Auto drive is now on. Auto drive is now off.
All right. Oh, I'm third. Okay, okay, I got it. I'm in queue. Two in queue. So it's a waiting game. I hope it's not that cargo bay, the one that's wide open right there. But it probably will be either that one or the one on the other side. Hmm.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for completing that contract.
I wonder if parked at an angle like this, if I can access the refueling. Damn. Only 6 credits wasn't a whole lot. That's good.
Fuel is at 100%.
Nice. Oh, wait. I didn't mean to close that. Journal. Resource. Crusader. We're at 23. I need to be at 28. So...
Take off.
Crusader and the Empire thank you for undertaking this opportunity. I appreciate you.
Oh, we've got a big queue. All right. Yeah, I think this server has got a lot of people on it tonight. Well, it is the weekend. It's Saturday morning. So I can see a lot of people playing at this time. This is not my normal game time. Normally I play Monday through Friday, late at night, you know, early morning. But I can see that there would be a lot of people playing at this time. Still 3? Okay, we gotta just wait. Hey, Sean. I see you're switching up the camera angles. How goes it? It goes pretty good. Thank you for asking. Oh, you're talking about like on my layout for the video? Yeah, I went and grabbed an old, because I've been streaming Star Citizen for a number of years. I went and grabbed an old layout and I deleted everything off of the layout and changed the color from a baby blue to more of a deeper, darker blue. And then and it just happened to have the wide section was on the left hand side. So I figured I'd just slide my camera over here to the left and the chat over on the left. But other than, and then I got rid of the part of it that said Twitch because I don't stream on Twitch anymore. So I deleted that and blew up the YouTube logo. I did a lot of, it didn't really take me that long to get it all worked out, but I'm very pleased with it. There's a section in the bottom middle that's open that when I get ready to, if I ever need to get up and get away from the desk, I've got an announcement I can just click on and it'll go right inside there. Okay, come on, do hangar door. We should be next. I picked up, I hate to admit this, but I did pick up a skin for a rifle. I was searching for okay, I'm next in line. I was searching for a white skin for the Karna rifle, and I couldn't find one anywhere. And so I broke down and I Googled it. I said, where can I get a, basically, let me back up. I went to Cornerstone, which is a website I go to track where everything is for sale. So like if I need to buy a specific cooler or a specific engine or something like that, Cornerstone will tell me where to go, where I can go to get it. And so I went there and I looked at the rifles, and they listed a bunch of different rifles. I already have 2 of them. I have a red one, which I have on my back right now, a red and green one, which is called the Alpine skin. I got that as a reward for doing something. I don't remember what I did, but I got a reward for it. But there was another one out there called the Ascension. I think it's called the Ascension. I had to have done something in 2013. No, not 2013. 2023. If I did something, I don't know what the reward was, but there was something in 2023 that I didn't do, that I would have got the Ascension. But if you want the Ascension, you can pay $5 to get it. And since I had like $13 store credit, I just said, why not? I'll burn $5 of store credit. So I now have the Ascension, but I don't have it on me. It's back at my, whenever you get something new like that, it goes into your home inventory, which in my case is New Babbage, which is on Microtech. So I plan to fly back home
Landing gear raised.
and check it out, but not until after I do a couple of these cargo missions. Which we've already done one. I did 2 this afternoon. So I am dangerously close to finishing Crusader. Are we going to... No, we're going to Derelict Outpost, not Brio's Breaker Yard. But it's super close, so let's go there. It's only 2 kilometers away.
Quantum drive is now off.
Just so you know, Sean, I've uploaded my energy drink reviews. There's a video on the channel, energy drink comparison, and then I also recorded 4 out of 5 of my flight school videos. So I don't know when I'm going to get a chance to film the 5th video. That's not good.
Shields are up.
Are they dogfighting over there?
Radar contact.
Yeah, it looks like a freelancer
Radar contact.
is fighting a buccaneer. A buccaneer is normally a pirate fighter. Oh, there's a Hercules up there as well. And why are these all red?
Radar contact. Shields are off.
I'm not going to hang out and try to accomplish this mission while these guys are fighting. It sounds to me like there's some pirates in the area and I want to avoid them.
Quantum drive is now off. Shields are up.
I got max power on shields. and letting them have their fun. Okay, that's maximum range for my radar.
Shields are off.
We're going to go back in.
Auto-drive is now off.
If they're still here, I'll just abandon the mission and take another one. Because it looks like there was like 3 or 4 ships there. It's probably a pirate organization. They're playing together and they're being obnoxious, so I don't want to get involved in that.
Auto-drive is now off.
It's good for them. I mean, I'm sure they're having a good time. They're having fun doing it. But that's just not for me.
Shields are on. Radar contact.
Yeah, here they are, radar contact again. See, and that's a Hercules, so I don't expect this Hercules to be like coming after me, but I'm noticing his rear shields are dropping. So somebody's attacking this Hercules. And now his ship is being damaged. Yep. Whoops, wrong button. It doesn't hurt me to abandon that. Hopefully this takes me to somewhere else.
Shields are off.
Just to see the ping that you were pulling out of the contract. I don't really know. Hey, it's okay. We'll figure out something. I was just wondering if you're going to help us out with another contract. I'm really thrilled. Good luck out there.
Yeah, where is my destination? I see the pickup. Or I see the drop off. Right, wait. I'm trying to set a course. Go to location. It's probably on the other side of the system. Route. Route. Okay, it doesn't want to take the route. Okay, I got you. So what I'll do is I'll go to the planet and then set the route.
Auto-drive is now on. Auto-drive is now off.
Okay. Selling. And also, I was kind of feeling that with the camera being here and my monitor being there, it kind of looks like when I'm looking at my monitor, it kind of looks like my line of sight is to the game on the screen.
Quantum drive is now on.
Okay, let's see if it's clear skies. It looks like it might be daylight. That's always a positive. Selin reminds me of Luna, or Earth Moon. It's got that moon-esque look to it. What are those way off in the distance? Oh, okay, that's my ladder. I thought those were buildings, but no, it's just my HUD ladder. Yeah, this looks like, cratered moon and all. Gray and all that. Yeah, this looks like the moon. I dig it. Radar's not picking anything up. That's good.
Shields are on.
I mean, there are ships here, obviously. There's the GU RC over on the right, but it's probably abandoned. These look like broken things, or maybe they're built that way on purpose. No, they look broken. I don't know. Try to get into a position, won't have to shift around to pick everything up. I think that's good right there. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a bunker mission after this. Am I low enough? Oh yeah, I'm low enough. Second time's the charm. I'm getting a full readout on my tractor beam. First time it's like just a grayscale. Notice that if you log out of the tractor and log back into it, you get the full readout. This is the one that's the hardest to get in. I don't know. Ah, there, got it. I'd like to get out and walk around and kind of investigate and check out this base, but I don't want to get into a firefight with any of the people on the ground. Because there's no real benefit for doing that. Because that's not the mission. The mission is the cargo. Unlike bunker missions where the mission is the firefight, where you're rescuing security forces or whatever. Now, if you look on the right of my tractor HUD, you'll see where it says no target. And then right below that, okay, once I get this corundum picked up, you'll see like a bar on the right. Now I'm moving this little white indicator down to the bottom. That's pulling the box in as close as possible. And once I get that white bar all the way to the bottom, I can stop scrolling my wheel. Like right there. And just let it roll. Here it goes. Should be all of it. Right? For some reason, I'm thinking there's more. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I got 10 of them in there. Looking to get about 4K in the air. I'm at 39, 4K, there we go, online. Now, I don't know if it's on this side, doesn't look like it. Oh, maybe. It says obstructed. Let's go to Crusader first.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Here we go.
Is now on.
Yeah, I avoided Imperial entanglements. I guess it was an Imperial, but I avoided the pirates. Looks like somebody was having a good old time shooting a merchant vessel. I don't know why I always select the wrong one.
Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Now I wonder if this is going to have a weight.
Shields are
Wow, there is a weight. Now we just twiddle our thumbs while we wait for a hangar to become available. Looks like it's going pretty quick. Less than 100 seconds, it seems like. We should be next. Oh, there we go.
Landing gear deployed.
And something that might be controversial in the game, I one of these days I want to actually take some time and discuss it, or share my feelings. Um, I believe, and this is just me thinking based on what I've seen in the game over the last few years, I believe that Star Citizen is getting ready to introduce Death of a Spaceman mechanics. Um, People have been waiting 12 years for it. I have a feeling that it's getting ready to come out early next year. They'll probably talk about it at CitizenCon this year, which is October. When I say that, what I'm talking about is
Crusader here. Just wanted to thank you for completing that job. Your contribution goes beyond just cargo. Thank you for being.
there will be some cost to respawn. I'm sure you'll have like a limited number of free respawns, and then you'll have to pay for a, a respawn after a certain point. There is a mechanic in the game called Death of a Spaceman. It hasn't been introduced. It's not fully realized in the game. Right now, if I get shot and I die, I respawn at a hospital. And then I could run back out, I could get shot again, I could respawn at the hospital. I run out, I get shot, I respawn at the hospital. And it'll happen over and over and over again, right? Where Chris said that's not the way he wants the game to be. He wants it to be that when you get killed. Okay, let me rephrase that. Let me come at it from a different direction. He wants death to be something that a player fears. He doesn't want it to be just another day in the office. Okay, I'm trying to do this at the same time I'm trying to gather my thoughts. So just bear with me. All right. So if death becomes not necessarily feared, but there's consequences to dying, i.e., you have to pay, maybe to respawn. That's a good start, and I think that's what they're going to do. I think they're going to start Death of the Spaceman with a fee. You have to replenish your materials in the med bed. You have to pay the hospital something, right? You can't just respawn for free. So what that'll do in the game, it'll make death more consequential. So it'll give medics something to do. Because right now, you don't even have to have a medic. You could just respawn. And with them focusing on medical gameplay over the next couple of months, that almost tells me that they're ready to start discussing Death of a Spaceman. So what is Death of a Spaceman? It was originally pitched during the initial year of the game, way back in the Kickstarter days. To be something that they still call permadeath. And what that means is you die and you respawn, but your body can only respawn a number of times before your imprint becomes unviable. And with this resource drive that we're working on right now, with the whole regen crisis that's going on, they're kind of grooming us, or I think grooming is the actual word. They're prepping us for when they decide to implement Death of a Spaceman. So what'll happen is you'll have a character, you'll make a character, you'll have your account, right? You get in, you say, I want to play Star Citizen. You download the game and you go into the game and you got that Biotic Corp screen, right? You set up your character's appearance, and Biotic Corp is the one that, in lore, is the one that tracks your imprint. And so when you die, Biotic Corp, through your insurance and through the hospital beds and things like this, they reconstruct your body. So you are almost like a clone, and then your latest mental imprint is imprinted on that body. So when you get up, you're yourself again. Not really, you're in a new body. Then you go back out into the verse, everything's hunky-dory, you die. You get eaten by a Valakar or whatever. You respawn. And you keep doing this over and over, and your body, it's like a Xerox machine. You take a document and you photocopy it, and then you take that copy and you photocopy it, then you take that copy and you photocopy it again, and eventually it gets to a point where it's ineligible, where you can't even read it anymore, because a copy of a copy of a copy becomes very... What the hell is going on my screen? Okay. It becomes... I think there's a ship overlapping this hangar with me, and they're firing their gun, and I'm seeing it. It's like a ghost ship. Okay, so what'll happen is Biotic Corp will get to a certain point of making copies. Like, what was that movie? Multiplicity with I can't remember his name. The guy that played Batman. But he was also Beetlejuice. I can't remember his name. But Biotic Corp will get to a certain point where they'll say, we can't make any more copies. And that's when it strikes permadeath, where you are now permanently dead. But that doesn't mean the player, the person, you, me, that doesn't mean we can't continue playing the game. We can continue playing the game, but it has to be a different character. If you're like me, when you make your character in the initial character customization screen, I saved that as a file so that every time I make a character, all I have to do is say load file and it makes a character. You could do that, right? And that's probably what the guys at Star Citizen, Chris Roberts and their ilk, that's what I'm sure they anticipate that's what's going to happen. But so to make it stick, they can't just say, oh, by the way, you got to make a new character, because every character has exactly the same stats. You don't have any skill points. You don't have levels. The only thing that is tracked per character is reputation and money. That's the only thing that currently is tracked. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Give me a second. So if they want to make permadeath impactful, they have to affect your reputation and your money. Or your money. I guess they could do one or the other, but my understanding is they're going to impact both.
Landing gear raised. Shields are off. Drive is now on.
Okay, it's going to take me about 3 to 4 minutes to get there. So with the permadeath, they're going to take your money. So let's say you built up over your career, playing in the verse and everything, and you've made 10 million credits, let's say. They're going to take like 25% of that. So now you're down to 7.5 mil or something, 7 mil. So now, and your reputation. Let's say that you built up, you're now like an associate member of the Mercenaries Guild or something like that. They're going to take and bump you down a level or two, or start you over from scratch or something, to make it impactful, where you as a player look at your character and say, what the hell just happened to all my money? What the hell just happened to my reputation? This is bullshit. I'm kidding. But yeah, you sit there and, stomp your fist on the ground and say, man, I lost everything. Well, guess what? You shouldn't have gone out and died. That's what they are trying to do. If you make it so that death, and this is the mentality. This is when it was pitched. If you make it so that death has an impact on the player, not the character. If it impacts the player where they don't want that to happen to their character, they will do things to avoid it right? Okay. So you got these players out there that all they care about is PvP, right? They just go, I'm gonna PvP. Well, guess what? That's all well and good. You're gonna be a really good PvP player. You're gonna be, you know, you're gonna win 9 out of 10 times, but that 10th time when you die, that counts against your lives.
Fuel is at 75%.
And then you go back to PvP and you run around, you pirate, you be a mean person and you grief people or whatever, right? And then you get killed after 100 times, you get killed once. That's one time against your lives. And then eventually you're going to lose your permadeath and you're going to be like, I got to start all over. Well, guess what? If that affects you, if they make it severe enough, and they really need to make it severe, they need. I'm a huge proponent for making death super bad, right? I want it to be super bad to make people not want to die. It'll make them avoid combat at all cost. And so what that means is, okay, I'm getting to it. When you have like an organization, let's say, and you're going to go raid another organization's base or space station or whatever, you have to really think about it. Like, is this worth it? Right? Or is it just another day in the office? Is it worth it? Should we do this? And, oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for. And there might be a little bit of planning that goes into it. You don't just like everybody, hey, let's just pile onto my ship and we'll fly over there and we'll start shooting everything up. No, because your death will matter. So you'll do everything in your power to eliminate the chance that you die. But if there is a chance that you die and you succeed, like you win the fight, then all of a sudden, without any help, that engagement or that combat just became like an accomplishment. Like, wow, we did it. You know, we lost Joe. He had permadeath. He died, too many times. He has to make a new character. But we all made it. We got the base now. And it becomes important. Life becomes important. Simple tasks become important when death becomes important. If death means nothing, which currently in the game death means 0, there's people out there running around doing stupid shit. They will think twice about doing stupid shit if they had a chance to lose their character and half of their money or whatever the percentage is that they decide against. Now, I bring this up because of the regen crisis that's going on. The new medical ships that are coming out, the medical gameplay rework that they've talked about, the sneak peek on the images about the regen this whole Dr. Jorrit, and his testing to try to keep people from dying, experimenting on different animals and stuff like that. With all of this kind of coming into view, it makes me believe that Death of a Spaceman is coming real soon.
System off. Shields are off.
And I'm digging. I'm looking forward to it.
Shields are off.
All right, that's enough of my ranting about Death of a Spaceman. I'm just saying I anticipate it coming very soon. Mark my words. Record this video. It's going on YouTube, so whatever. Okay, let's check out this new rifle. See, because right now I've got come on, stop. There it is. Ah, not the rifle. Not the rifle. Flashlight. There you go. The rifle can go in there. Now I should have a new Karna rifle. I love the Gallant. The Gallant has been my go-to weapon. But I'm going to try the Karna. Is this it right here? The Ascension. Yep, that's it. Nice and white. Okay, I've got my tractor, I've got my medical gun, got my rifle. I don't think I'm going to need a sniper rifle. Okay. Go stand over here. It's got a little bit of a lift. All right, I can hold it down for the entire clip. Now my understanding is I can change my fire mode to be a single shot zap. Did that hit exactly where I wanted it to? Let's see if I can, yeah, dead center. Okay, you notice how the crosshair will move because you're breathing. But I'm going to hold my breath, which is, I think, shift. Okay, I'm not going to hold my breath until we get it fully charged. Ah, can't see it. Well, that sucks. Okay. Oh yeah, pretty good shot. I think that's enough ammo, so let's just go ahead and take a bunker mission. We'll work for Microtech. That's perfect. Let's go shoot up some baddie guys.
Quantum fuel is at 100%. Shields on. Welcome to Private Space Industries. Enjoy the world. System check.
Okay, let's see what we can do here. Mercenary? I didn't even look to see what the mission was, but I saw help protect site, and I said, okay, I'm going to choose that. We're going to a data center. Okay.
Landing gear raised. Shields are off.
My relative altitude is not on display. What's going on? Just has a million numbers and they're not moving. You see that? See it right there? My relative altitude isn't changing. That's all right. We're good to go. Data center is like right there. Other side of the planet. Meaning it's going to be dark.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
That's some bullshit right there. That's bullshit.
Quantum drive is now on.
Second attempt is the charm.
Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, maybe the third attempt is going to be the charm. Okay, we'll try one more time and then I'm going to plot a course if this doesn't work.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Hey, that's some BS. Got it. Oh, I didn't like that. It's not letting me set a course. Okay, got it. So, I will...
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, here we go. Power it off.
System off. Weapons system is on. Welcome to Atomic Space Industries off. Enjoy the ride. System check. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, I'm looking for that yellow mission. Ah, there it is.
Quantum drive is now on.
All right, we're actually moving now. Yay! Yeah, if you came to the stream Thursday night expecting me to play Pendragon, I slept through it. Unfortunately. Okay, we'll do a little bit of thrusting. We'll ease off on the thrusting so we don't slam into any mountains. Not that there are any here, but there's a bunch of little hills. When I get to about 10, I like to just coast in and let my speed slow down on its own. And then when I get to about 5,
Shields are
turn the quantum drive off and let my shields come on. I think I'm gonna headlight this bad boy. Yeah, I don't have a relative altitude. Luckily, I can... See, look at that. I would have slammed right into that hill. Looks like there's another Zeus over there. Okay, I'm going to drop my gear, mainly just to keep me from going too fast.
landing gear deployed.
Now, let's see. Are there hostiles that I need to take care of? I don't see any. This is a nice little rocky outcropping. Digging the aesthetics. Yeah, those don't look friendly. Blood went splattering. Anybody get back up? I don't think these guys have anything on them that I want. Wait, did you hear that? Well, that might be indoors. Kind of like that helmet. There's a brimstone, which I already have, but I'm taking this helmet. Or maybe not. Thought I saw a Marine laying out here somewhere. Not him. He was dressed in white. That's all right. We're going in. Yeah, that's where I want it. I don't want it zoomed in too much. I just want a sight. Yeah, I see a guy coming. It didn't make a whole lot of noise. I'm very happy with that. Go ahead and do it. It's only one mag, so what the heck, right? I like to have all my mags filled. Oh, now I see them all. Oh, look at this loot box. I shouldn't be looting in the middle of combat. I'll be back. Give this a shot. Complete. You didn't have to go very far. Okay, loot box. These weapons look like they're not the appropriate weapons or something. Or the barrel's not fitting in the right spot. Light machine gun. Nope. Not for me. Now he's got a backpack. Can I carry a backpack inside of a backpack? Doesn't look like it. And it is a slightly bigger backpack than what I'm carrying. I've got a 150 and that's a 180. But I think it looks stupid. And that's got a little sight on it. Excuse me, I'm looting bodies here. Oh, wait, I didn't see that stuff in his legs. Okay, now let's find some boxes like this one. There's another grenade launcher. I seem to be collecting. Hello, dude. I seem to be collecting grenade launchers. What happened there? Send location? Am I supposed to be sending locations? I don't know what that is. It's the first time I've seen a guy like all crouched, cramped up like that. Okay, well I pretty much have looked at over this level. Let's take the next level. And this is another clue towards the, they have these 3 medical bed locations. Why would they need a medical bed in a bunker mission like this? Can I take that? I'd like to take a wheelchair. Please, can I have the wheelchair? I wonder if he's got something like a Omni tool or something on him. Not a box. Oh, there's another room over here. There's guns just laying all over the place. Okay, I think we've gotten everything we're gonna get. Wait, did I go in here? I didn't go in here. I'm not seeing a timer click down because I remember in the old days, you help clear a base, you get like 30 minutes to clear out. I don't see that going on right now. Does that mean I've got unlimited time? I could like collect all this stuff up and then sell it, but I'm not gonna bother with that. Actually, I liked the fact that the Karna is just full auto. I can just hold the trigger down and it can just shoot.
Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised.
All right, so now that I picked up the new Karna, I think what we're going to do is going to hover right. Yeah, I'm going to hover right here just for a moment. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going to land. I'm going to land somewhere.
Shields are off. Shields are on. System off. Weapons system is off. Shields are off.
Oh wow, I've got stuff in there. I didn't even realize I had stuff in there. That's perfectly fine. We're gonna transfer all of this. Maybe not the grenades. Keep the water bottles. Oh, there's a grenade here? Okay. We just put all that in there. And I plan to enter my bed right here. And we're going to log out right here. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming out and hanging out with me, playing some Star Citizen. We'll do some more cargo missions in the next playthrough, and then I'll probably jump into the ASD mission and try to actually progress that that quest. All right, I'll catch you in the next one. Hey, Scoop. Oh well.